girl. See.
Hey, baby, hey, 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 hey,
Hey, beautiful girl.
Saragadenga.
Hey, see.
Hey, baby, hey, 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 hey,
Hey, beautiful girl. Come along to kiss me. If what I'm going, come along to kiss me. If what I'm going, don't you kiss me, nice.
Sorry,
If what I'm going, don't you kiss me, nice.
nice.
If what I'm going, come along.
Come along,
Don't you meditate? Won't you meditate? I send a messenger to tell you that I want to meet you at the station. Come along to kiss me. If what I'm going, come along to kiss me. If what I'm going, don't you kiss me, nice.
Nice.
If what I'm going, don't you kiss me, nice.
Oh, mumwe wangu.
If what I'm going, come along.
Come along.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my lady. Hello, my lady. Hello, my lady. Hello, my lady.
Mumwe wangu.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby.
Hello, my baby. Mumwe wangu. Julia. Mumwe wangu.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my sweet. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby.
Saragadenga yapata moyo wa my sweet Zimbe yakamenywa kale.
I love you. I need you. I love you. Hello, my baby. Hello, my sweet. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my chocolate. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby.
Saragadenga yapata moyo wa my sweet Zimbe yakamenywa kale.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my chocolate. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. My sugar baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Sweet chocolate. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. I love
my
you,
sweet
baby. I love you. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
Hello, my baby.
Oh, baby, baby, baby.
Hello, my baby.
Oh, baby, baby, baby.
Hello, my baby.
Baby.
Hello, my baby.
Baby. Baby. Baby. Baby. Oh, baby, 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 baby.
My love.
Oh, baby, 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 baby.
My love.
Hello.
Hello, my baby.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, my baby.
Hello. So do I do love you, baby. So do I do love you too. So do I do love you, baby. I do love you, baby. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my sweet. Hello, my baby. Hello, hello, my baby. I love you. I need
my sweet
potato. Hello, my baby. Hello, my sweet. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my chocolate. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my sweet. Hello, my baby. Hello, I love you. I need you. 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 Oh, baby, 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 baby.
it's morning, good evening if it's evening, and good night if it's night. And a big hearty salam alaikum to each and every one of you that's listening to us live or will be listening to us in archives. I gotta tell you, first of all, good morning, good afternoon, good wherever you may be. May this day be good and prosperous for you. Well, I gotta tell you, I am finally settled in. I've painted, put doors up, fixed up my porch, and did all the things that I had to do. So hopefully everything will be back to schedule. But you know, when you become a new homeowner, there's always new things that come about that need to be fixed and set up and all those types of things. Well, today I'm going to try something again, and hopefully some of my followers on social media and maybe some people that are listening to us on social media and listening to us live will actually call in and get yourself a free mini reading from myself, Candelo Kimbisa. I want to put myself back out there as a reader. I am out there as a good reader, but I've never done an actual reading show on It's 12 O'Clock Somewhere. So in order for this to work, my friends and my allies and people that are not friends, I guess, would have to call up. So our call-in number is 561-207-8917. So if you're willing to have a mini reading from myself, all you have to do is call that number and make sure that you let one call end before the next call comes in, okay? So if you want to get a mini reading from me today, just call in that number, 561-207-8917. And I will pick you up in the order that you called, and I will give you a free mini reading on It's 12 O'Clock Somewhere. Well, guys, let's talk a little bit about the news. I had the displeasure, I'm going to say this again, displeasure of reading something on my timeline today. A transgender woman was murdered, I believe it was yesterday, in Dallas. This transgender woman was beat up a couple of months ago. And, you know, everything was going through court, and she was savagely beat up. And this weekend was found murdered in Dallas. And of course, there's always naysayers about, you know, what happened prior to the actual assault on her. There were maybe some words spoken inside of a parking lot and whatever. I do not know the true story behind this. But in this world we live in today, if there is an altercation between two people, okay, and things get heated and blows get thrown, as they say, I don't see any reason why people have this hyena or this pack-like mentality towards a fight. If you're going to get into something, why jump someone? Why is it that this pack mentality is so strong among us? One person throws a punch and then everybody jumps in like a mad feeding frenzy. These things are not right. I don't think any violence is right over a parking situation, but I also do not believe that when someone has some type of disagreement with someone, you and all your friends have to jump on that person, whether it's a straight person, a transgender person, a purple person, a black person, a white person, or anything. Because when it gets to that point, I honestly believe that a person should be able to handle their fucking own. Plain and simple. It is very cowardly to do things of that sort. It is cowardly. But we also have to see that, or acknowledge that the fact that this person was a transgender person and what had gone on before this certain event. I don't believe that any of God's children need to be beat down in the street, period. Nor do I believe that the person should be found 2 months later dead somewhere. See, guys, there's a lot of things going on in our community that we just choose not to speak upon, that we choose to ignore, that we choose to see things in a misogynistic or whatever type of way that we want to see it. Just simply because you do not like someone's way of living or someone's way of doing something or some way the person dresses or some way the person looks or somehow the person chooses to live their lives does not give you the reason to beat them, to murder them, to ridicule them. And I hate when I see people of color doing this. To be such a marginalized group, to be such a hated group, then we take it upon ourselves to hate others. Just simply because of the way they look, or just simply because of their lifestyle. If you do not like their lifestyle, simply turn away. Let people live. Let people be. It is none of our damn business. We have our own things to think about. But it is funny to me because I see this on a constant basis. I see this in society in general. Every new group of people that has come on or has stepped foot in the United States has been ridiculed, demonized, and dragged through the mud. Every new group. Whether it be the Irish when they first came in, whether it be the African, whether it be the immigrant, and whether it be something else, has always been ridiculed and placed in some type of bubble. See, what you guys do not notice is that then these people become the ridiculers, become the racists, become the oppressors. So now, since we live in a society where everyone does not have to be afraid of being who they are, now you're equating homosexuality, you're equating being transsexual, you're equating this as the new fucking immigrant. As the new person we can all bend together and get together and bash and stereotype and beat and kill. Remember that your group was at one time this particular group. Remember that at one time your group was those who were spat against, shot, killed, murdered. And mind you, these are people's aunts, uncles, aunties, fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, and children. Where is your compassion? Where is your heart? Where is your sense of community? God has made us all in His image. If you happen to be that type of religious person, God, in Sambian Pungu Olodumare, whatever you want to call Him, has made us in His image. We all bleed red, whether we're black, white, straight, gay, transgendered. We are all made in His image. Where is your compassion? Where are your cries? Where the life expectancy of a transgendered person today is about 35 years old. Simply to be who they want to be. No one knocks you for who you are, what color you wear assimilate other things. Just a thought. And may the soul rest in His grace. And that we can all lift this veil and see people as people. And see each other and others as resemblances or likenesses of God. You're listening to It's 12 O'Clock Somewhere, and I am Candelo Kimbisa, and I will be right back.
So you treat me like a modern slave, Mr. J-Line. I've got to Our uniforms, you
do not know what happened to our music. Oh, there it is. I just had someone calling me on Skype, but we're going to have to wait up a minute while we get this back. So as soon as a person calls back again, if they're listening, I hope they do call back again. I wonder if everyone can hear me. Hopefully everyone can. Hopefully we'll get that caller back in a second. While we wait for that phone call again. So, like I said, we had that conversation, and I feel like it was something that needed to be said. Hopefully the caller will call back. The number is, what is the number? And I saw that my friend, Ifa Ibeyu, actually posted. Hey! I'm sorry, guys. My dog is crazy. Well, while I'm waiting on that phone call, I will tell you what's going on tonight. Ifa Ibeyu, Charles Porterfield, Yayi Joyce, and myself are having a workshop. It's going to be a 2-day workshop. It's called May You Be Filled with Abundance and Prosperity. It's an online workshop. It tells you to join our community for a powerful online workshop featuring teachers, Professor Charles Porterfield, Ifa Ibeyu, Yayi Joyce, and myself. We'll be talking about money, abundance, and prosperity. So we're calling all herbalists and magic makers who want to learn a thing or two. The classes will be held on a 2-day event. It'll be held at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So get yourself a dose of ancestral medicine and hoodoo healing and ritual, of course. Many laughs, and we'll be talking about money and prosperity. So go on ahead over to my page or go over to Evervite and put that name in there. May you be filled with abundance and prosperity. It's an online workshop, and check us out there. So hopefully you guys will come in there, and as always, we are trying to learn you something. Go over to Yayi Joyce's page, go over to my page, go over to Ifa Ibeyu's page, or Professor Charles Porterfield, where you will be seeing our classes going on. So anyway, our lines are open, guys. I am waiting for a phone call. Please, if the song is playing while you're calling, just give it a couple of minutes while the thing is working up. The number is 562-207-8917. There was just someone calling, but I was doing what I was doing. So please, 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 it is imperative you get this message today. I am giving free spiritual messages. So if you want, again, a free spiritual reading, you do not have to give your full name on the air. You can just give me your first name so we can keep some type of privacy for yourself. And again, the number is 562-207-8917. So what are you waiting for? You're getting a $60 value for almost nothing. The only thing you have to do is call in. I see that Empress She is on here. I see Ifa Ibeyu is on here. I see Miss Nicole. I see Mr. Obatala. I see Miss Crystal. I see Miss Laura Hernandez. I see Magali. Magali is on here with us. Man, and the list goes on. Miss Jasmine Bellamy, Mr. Matthew Kinnis, Miss Chantel, Miss Yvette the Motown Wish, Miss Nicole. I see all of you on here. So, you know, our regular listeners are also welcome to call. So do yourself a favor. Give us a call, and I'll put you right on in here and split your head to the pink. There goes our first caller. And our first caller is, who am I speaking to?
This is Sharon.
Give us a call. Hi, Sharon. Listen, can you please turn down your radio?
Okay, yeah, let me turn that off. Okay, I paused that. Okay.
Okay, so now I am listening to you, and our listeners are listening to you. So how are you doing today, love?
I am wonderful. Giving thanks for life. Giving thanks for life.
Giving thanks for life. Did I just hear a slight accent in your voice?
Oh, yes. I'm from the Virgin Islands. Hello, everyone. Yes, from the Virgin Islands.
Hey, Virgin, how you doing, love?
I'm good.
Well, it's funny that, now they call them, the Virgin Islands, but back in the days, there were the Greater and the Lesser Antilles. And whether people know this or not, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and all that are part of the Greater Antilles. That makes them also virgins, if you really come to look at it, So anyway, what is your name again, Sharon?
No, my first name is Sarah.
Sarah, okay. So do you have a particular...
you see Empress Shy on there, but my first name is Sarah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, love. So let me ask you a question. Well, I'm not asking you a question about the reading. Do you have a particular question, or is it that you want a general reading? Find out what is going on.
Yes, it would actually just be general, like the way things are falling into place, I should say. Like, how I'm even present right now. It's like the work of the ancestors. So I'm just listening.
I absolutely love my ancestors, and I love your ancestors who will bring you in on us 12 o'clock somewhere today. So let's do ourselves a favor. Okay, I got 3 stacks of cards in front of me. One on the left, one on the right, and one slap dab in the middle. Let's do ourselves a favor and pick out one of those stacks.
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do you a 5-card spread. The 5-card spread consists of 5 cards. It tells me where you are now. What is your next step or move?
Say that one more time.
What is your next step or move? What are your obstacles? What are your strengths and fortitudes? Last but not least, what is the final outcome? Okay?
Yes.
All right. The very first card I get with you is the birds. Now, the birds, it's a very tricky card because many people have many different interpretations of this card. Okay? The card shows me 2 birds. One that is sitting on the nest and the other one who is bringing twigs to the nest as though they're fixing the nest. Okay? Now, what does that tell me? Well, this card talks to me about arguments. Okay? It talks to me about arguments, and it talks to me about disagreements and ongoing disagreements between a couple. Okay? A lot of times when I interpret this card, I see one couple that is busy building up the house, that is busy building up stuff and trying to keep things together, while the other one has their feet up on the goddamn table. Okay? So that brings up a whole bunch of conflict between a couple. Okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a married couple. It could be you and your children. Okay? It could be...
Okay.
Yeah, it could be you and your children. Okay? Where you are just fucking doing everything for the house. Okay? Everything for the thing, and they're just sitting around, watching you work. Okay? So this is something that you need to start working on. Okay? Putting your foot down. Okay? Because this is not only stressing out your home, but it's also stressing out or moving out all the things that are going on in your life. Because it's bringing on a lot of anxiety. Okay? And it's bringing on revelations about the way things should be. Okay? Now, this card also comes accompanied by the 7 of Diamonds. Now, when I see the 7 of Diamonds...
Okay.
I'm sorry, someone else decided to call. When I see the 7 of Diamonds, what does the 7 of Diamonds tell me? Sweetie, all the work that you're working on now is finally going to start giving you blessings. It's going to start bearing fruit. Okay? The 7 of Diamonds tells me that there are blessings coming to you and your wishes are going to be granted. Okay? And great gifts are going to be bestowed upon you. But first of all, let's put those rules and that stuff and what you want done inside the home. Okay? Because while you're worrying and you're filled with all this anxiety, baby, guess what? Those blessings are at the fucking front door.
I'm going to miss it. Okay, yes.
Okay? So let's start. Let's start first with fixing up your home and let's move furniture around and let's make it a family type thing where everyone is going to be a part of it. Okay?
Yes.
Everyone is going to be a part of it. I want you to sleep out those corners, sweep out everything, fix up the room. Give it a straight, get that money and those blessings a straight flow through your home. Okay? All right. So we're gonna let those things flow into your home. The second card I got for you is the Rider. Okay? Baby, you've been waiting on some news, and this news is gonna come. Okay? It is on its way. There is no way that this is gonna stop. You've been waiting on some important news coming in from a significant person. So this is just not news that you're waiting for, that you're waiting on something to come or whatever, because baby, it's coming. Okay?
Okay.
It's coming, and it's definitely on its way. Are you in a relationship, love?
No.
No? Okay. Well, child, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you, because that comes with the 9 of Hearts. When I see the 9 of Hearts, the 9 of Hearts tells me about a joyous occasion. Okay? So you're probably going to be getting a message from someone. Someone is getting married, or someone is going to fall into, someone is finally going to get married. So someone is going to tell you, hey man, guess what? It's finally going to happen, and you're going to get an invitation to a marriage. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I think I kind of have a hint or a clue about that, because that I was practicing with my cards on the full moon, and that card fell out for one of my brother girlfriends. So
okay.
Maybe.
All right, baby. Don't worry, man. You can set my shit in stone, baby, because I'm telling you, you're gonna get that invitation. Okay.
Yes, you're right.
All right.
You're right.
In your obstacles, baby, I get the fish. Okay. It is funny to me, but you be forgetting to drink water. Okay. Water is your friend, baby. You got to start taking that water in, because it talks to me about lower back problems and have to do with flushing your system out. Okay?
Okay.
So you're going to have to start flushing your system out and start drinking more water. Okay? Baby, I know that your business has been at a standstill. Okay?
All of that. Yeah,
okay, your business has been at a standstill. Baby, you're going to this business is going to go open up for you. Okay?
Okay.
Also, start getting ready for news of someone being pregnant. Okay, someone that you probably don't want to get pregnant. I mean, you don't want to be pregnant. Okay, are you still in childbearing age?
Yes.
Well, you better be careful. Okay, but I definitely see someone calling you up and telling you that they're pregnant or they're going to have a baby. Okay. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. In your strengths and fortitudes, mama, I get the mice, okay? But this is in your strength and fortitudes. If it would have been somewhere else, I would have told you to check up on your health and make sure that everything is running accordingly. But when I see this card right here, okay, in the position that it's in, baby, you cannot be idle, okay? Get up off your ass, because in order for you to work right and for your mind to be right, you got to be doing shit, okay? You have to be industrious, mama, okay? Because I see a person that when you lock yourself inside your home, when you lock yourself inside these places, child, your mind goes numb. You start to thinking you're sick. You start to thinking that shit is wrong with you. You start to see an invisible fucking boogeyman. Okay? So if you do not have a hobby outside of reading cards and doing magical shit, mama, go outside and smell the flowers. Winter is over. Summer is slowly coming in. Baby, get out more. Okay? You need to get out. I don't give a fuck if you go to the next city, the next county, the next town, but I want you to do that. I want you to get into the groove of getting out and finding yourself a hobby other than fucking witchcraft. Okay? You got the witchcraft down packed. Okay? You got the magic down packed. Egun is with you. Your ancestors is working with you. And all this shit here. Child, go buy yourself that new dress. Go get something tied on. You know, like I said, get your fucking groove on. Okay? You've been a good mama. You've been a good sister. You were even a good wife or a spouse at one time. But this time it is up for you to start being good for you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right, mama. Well, this is the end of this. So how do you feel about your little mini reading today, Mama?
Blown away, because you were actually you're actually just on point, like on point with every single thing. That is just, yeah, it's true.
Well, little Mama,
And yeah, the beginning is children, is not like a significant other. So you're right, and that's fresh. And
okay.
As far as being idle, that's correct. Business and stuff like that, I am embarking on a new thing that I have real strong
baby, let me tell you
feelings about.
All right. So let me tell you something what you can do to go on ahead and spice up this business coming in, okay? What do you do? What do you do to bring that money in, to bring that war in? What do you do?
I actually do multiple things, but with this, I do natural hair care is one of the things that I do.
Okay.
I have a boutique, so I make clothes and stuff like that. So the opportunity at this salon that I'm going, I'm able to put my craft in the back and do my next craft in the front. I'm also a notary, so I'm sticking that sign on the window too.
Okay.
So all my businesses I'm able to utilize under this one roof that I am about to avoid the whole overhead costs, because I'm actually just paying for the chairs. That's all. I'm paying for 6 chairs. That's it.
Baby. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. All right. So the first thing, you are a reader, right? You read for people, or you just read for yourself?
Oh no, just getting into it. Just my sister, she gets 1 million readings, and if I'm talking to my friends, I'll just be shuffling my deck like I'm doing now, and the cards just fly out. And yeah.
So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start charging for those readings. Okay, a little bit at first. Okay, you know what you're gonna tell them? You tell them Candelo Kimbisa said to me, okay, that I must charge for these readings. Okay, start off in small denominations at first. $5. Okay, $5 reading, anybody can afford that. Okay? Anyone can afford that exchange in energy. Okay? Because I see Spirit putting things in front of you, but you're not knowing how to go about it. So this is the first step you're going to do. Okay? The second step you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a mixture. Okay? Write this down because I'm talking today, baby. I am talking.
I'll write it.
All right. The first thing you're going to do is get yourself, I'm sorry, people are constantly calling, and I'm going to have to cut this a little short, but don't worry. You're going to get yourself a mixture of cornmeal, okay, sesames, rosemary, some type of metallic, what do you call this rock? Oh my God. Well, anyway. Get yourself a lodestone. Get yourself a little bit of the lodestone fuel. Okay? I want you to get yourself a hammer and break down the whole lodestone as small as you can break it down. Okay? I want you to make a dust out of this. Okay? I want you to mix all this together. All right? And make it into a fine powder. Okay? Over it, I want you to say Isaiah 55 verse 10. And I want you to say Psalms 23. Okay? And when you say Psalms 23, Mama, I want this shit to come out your soul. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Yeah.
Okay? I shall not want.
I felt that.
Okay? So you're going to say this. You're going to mix all this up. You're going to put it on your ancestral altar. Please tell me that you have an ancestral altar.
It's there, and I just got a staff, too. I need to dress my staff. Yes.
Good. So you're going to take this powder, you're going to put it on top of your ancestral altar for at least 2 to 3 days. Okay? Let it gain that ancestral energy. All right? Then after you do that, after the 2 days, the 2 to 3 days, you're going to take this and you're going to take this powder and you're going to go in front of your business, right? And you're going to blow it inside of your business from the outside of the door, and you're going to blow it from the outside into the business. You're going to blow it inside. Okay? All right.
Yes.
And this is going to create that energy to get people to come on, start coming more to your business and start coming more inside of there and patronizing. The reason I tell you to blow it inside and outside, because you want that exchange of energy. All right. You do not only want that money, but you want to be able to spend some of that money in your community and give your community some of that type of blessings that you're getting. You got it?
Yes.
All right, child. I hope you enjoyed this mini reading. I sure like that you were the absolute first person to get a reading on this 12 o'clock somewhere, baby. And like I said, keep on listening, because I'm always giving some type of good energy, okay?
Yeah. I've been trying to come out there, so I'm contacting you in reference to that. So we're gonna catch up about that.
Trying to come up where, baby?
I'm in Texas.
Well, child, whenever you want, my doors are open, okay?
Yes.
All right, we can get down with the get down, sweetie. All right?
Yep. Yes, well, thank you very much. And thanks to everybody that's tuned in.
All right.
The energy is great.
All right, hon. You have a great day, okay?
Same to you. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Well, guys, you are listening to It's 12 O'Clock Somewhere, and I'm giving free mini readings. Give me 1 second while I answer this phone call. Good afternoon. This is Candelo Kimbisa. Who am I speaking to?
Hey, Candelo. This is Ren.
Hi, Ren. How are you?
I'm so good. I was like, hang up so I can talk to you.
Okay, baby. Well, listen.
Hi.
Well, you are here and I am here. But what we're going to do is we're going to play a little music. And when I'm finished with this music, guess who comes in? Miss Ren. And Miss Ren gets her reading today, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Listen, guys, you're listening to Mini Readings on It's 12 O'Clock Somewhere. I am Candelo Kimbisa, and I'll be right back. So go ahead and take them chairs out of the way if you're sitting down, and if you're sitting in a cubicle at work, turn it up, because everyone needs this little musical break today. Let's make this day a good one. I'll be right back. Get started with Miss Ren.
Hey, thank you.
Come out here to party, and party is what I'm gonna do. All right, I done worked hard both night and day, and now it's time for me to shake it loose. Took me an hour just to get here. Well, do you think I'm gonna stand up on the wall? Gonna have myself a ball. You hear me? Have myself a ball. Come on, y'all. Come on, get up, get down, get funky.
Teddy Pendergrass with Get Up, Get Down, Get Funky, Get Loose. Well, without any further ado, let's let our caller come in, Miss Wren. Guys, let me tell you something. Please, if you hear me speaking to someone, please wait until I say that I'm ready for the next caller so you can call in, because if not, I think that everybody else can hear it, and it's important that we pay attention to each individual person while they're calling, okay? Miss Wren, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. Hi, everybody.
There you go, beautiful. Let me ask you a question. Where do you live?
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta, Georgia. All right. I travel to Atlanta very much often. We go there and we do spiritual retreats with Yayi Joyce, and we get down and we do our little stuff down there. I absolutely love Atlanta. One more question. Are you married, single, in between, in a situationship?
Oh, I'm single.
You're single, poor thing. Don't worry, baby. We're going to find you a man before this goddamn thing is over. Or I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know how that is. Anyway, so what I'm going to do for you today is I'm not going to throw the cards. I'm going to throw my chambalongos, okay, which is a divination system that is used in Palo Mayumbe and several other types of diasporic spiritualities and things. Okay, Wren?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to you. Okay. First of all, I got to do a little prayer just so that everything comes out all right and that the messages that are said to you are directly from Spirit and not from myself. Okay?
Got it.
Okay. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Sambia para arriba, sambia para abajo. Sambia los cuatro contados. De habla calumba, luz, siete rayos. Yumba. Taten quisa arriba, mayumbe. Siete rayos saraban en doki, pam, una firme longo batalla, Kimbisa palo, el santo Cristo bendiga. Hoy, como todos los días, pidiéndole salud, tranquilidad y sufrimiento, sobre todo para Wren, que viene a pie de usted, buscando salud, tranquilidad y sufrimiento. Dice que el día que el Congo hable de manteca, el mismo mundo se acuaba. Que mis manos siempre sean frescas, como las manos que me enseñaron esta hora. Y salam alaikum, caray. All right, Miss Wren. Okay, let's start this with telling you, Miss Wren. Child, watch the company you keep. Not all your friends are friends. All right? Not everybody that you see is good for you, baby. Everything that glitters is not fucking gold. All right? Under this letter, because this letter talks about everything that is wrong in the world. It talks about envy. It tells me that you are an envied person. It talks about spiritual war, whether you know it, you've had it. Okay? And it talks about bad habits or bad vices. Okay, Ms. Wren? When you talk about bad habits or bad vices, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are an addict, but you have a tendency, maybe it runs in your family. You know, you got to be careful with alcohol, you got to be careful with drugs, you got to be careful with all that, because you got a fucking, you have an addictive personality. Okay? And it's something's probably that's hereditary. So you have to be careful around heavy drinking and, you know, overexerting yourself. Sometimes you even got to be careful if you like a certain type of cake or a cupcake or something like that there, because you could eat that shit until it makes you sick. You understand? So you got to be careful with addictions and wanting things of that sort. Okay? It also tells me in this letter that you are hard-headed as fuck. All right? You are one hard-headed lady. All right?
Yeah.
Baby, you cannot win. You cannot win every fucking argument, baby. You can't. It's not logical, okay? People be trying to tell you, man, listen, let's do this way is easier. But since you already know how to do it the hard way, you're like, man, fuck that. I don't want to listen to that shit. All right? There are simpler ways of you getting around stuff and doing stuff. You're not cutting corners, sweetie. You're just learning something new. You understand?
Yep.
You are too set in your fucking ways. All right?
Yeah.
Do you have a job right now, Ms. Wren?
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of turmoil going on in and around your job. A lot of gossip. Okay?
Okay.
You have to be very careful, baby, that you do not get in the squabble of that, okay? Because there's people in and around your job that want your position. They want to do what you do. All right? So I'm seeing people going back to the boss man, maybe talking a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So just be careful, okay? Another thing I got to tell you is that from now on, okay, you, my friend, are going to be more quiet about your personal shit. All right?
Okay.
Inside a closed mouth, flies do not enter, especially when it comes to and about work and your next move. Okay? Because it tells me in this letter that you've had a lot of opportunities. You've put plans aside to do things. All right? Whether it be a new project at work, whether it be taking a trip, whether it be something of that sort. And then you tell somebody and everything goes to shit. All right?
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is from now on, you're going to keep all your plans to yourself until they have taken root and you are actually doing them. Okay?
Definitely. I was going to say, I have a job opportunity that...
Don't worry, we'll talk about that. Let me finish talking and then you tell me whether I'm right, whether spirit is right or it's wrong, okay?
Yep.
All right. Ms. Wren, also, baby, you got to start lighting up your life, sweetie. You got to start putting on more lighter colors, okay? You ain't going to nobody's funeral, mama. Stop wearing them dark-ass fucking colors all the time.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep, I will. I'll stop wearing.
Just like in nature, baby, animals and people and human are just more evolved animals, okay?
Okay.
We go by sight, okay? And Spirit says, man, tell her to put on some lighter clothing, okay? What's going on in your relationship, baby? Because it tells me the man ain't getting down like he's supposed to be getting down. He ain't satisfying you as much as he used to. But...
Here, what guy? Look, ain't no guy.
Ain't no guy? Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. Well, right here it talks about a guy. Okay?
Okay.
And it also tells me to tell you to be careful with fire, sweetie. Okay? Let's not leave things on unattended. Let's pay attention that you turn off the microwave and the stove, and do not leave things unattended, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sweetie, are you still having your menstruation cycle?
Yes.
Okay. Is it coming a little bit heavier than it usually does?
No.
No. Okay. Are you having troubles with your digestive system? Because this thing talks about a person that may be suffering from cysts in and around their ovaries. Okay? So what I want you to do is to go check yourself out, go to the gynecologist, get them to check out your stuff, and make sure you don't have cysts or fibroids. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I can do that.
For the next couple of months, I want you also to start doing head cleaning type techniques. Okay? Because you're becoming a little bit forgetful. You might go to the store and forget this and forget that and things of that sort. Okay? Your new favorite word for the next couple of months is going to be no. Okay? Why?
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people around you always asking you for favors, asking you for money, asking you for things of that sort. Okay? And you're always pretty helpful with people, mama. But when you can't do it for them, sometimes you say, let me see what I can do. And guess what? To them, in their mind, is that they're always asking you for help and shit. You're always doing shit. It turns into a yes, and when you can't do it, they wind up talking shit behind your back. Okay?
Okay.
So let's start remembering the problem. No. A lot of times you try to help people out without being able to help them. You also got to start looking for peace and tranquility, baby, which you do not have. But somehow I see you making big mountains out of molehills. You seem to worry a lot about the small stuff. Okay? Especially when it comes to relationships and things of that sort. Okay?
Okay.
Let's stop making these things so big, baby. Okay? because your ancestors are pushing things to the forefront for you, and you're being able to see people for who they really are now. Okay? And the slightest hint, baby, that a person ain't worth shit, man, cut them off. Fuck that second, third, fourth chance. All right? Some people, you got to come to the realization, mama, that some people ain't shit.
Got it.
All right? They ain't never going to be shit. Whether they're your family, co-worker, you know, whatever. You know, they ain't never going to be shit. All right? So, like, you got to take on this thing that I got, okay? At the first sign of crazy, they're out. All right?
Okay.
I don't even play that shit because I got enough insanity inside my brain to have to deal with that I have to deal with somebody else's bullshit. You understand?
Yeah.
So that should be your mantra. You got it, mama?
Got it.
All right. Whoa. So was this mini reading helpful for you?
Yes, it was very helpful for me. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Listen, keep on listening to It's 12 o'clock somewhere, baby, because we get down with the get down, okay?
That is so true. Thank you.
You have a great day, okay?
Alrighty, you too.
All right, hon. Guys, you're listening to It's 12 o'clock somewhere, and I am Candelo Kimbisa, and I'm giving away free readings. Man, but you know what? If you feel that you need a little something more, a little more kick to this, a little bit more of an eye-awakening experience, please do go to my page, Kimbisa.org. Schedule a consultation with me. Child, I tell you, you won't regret it. So now that I'm ready for someone to call in, no one has called in. So what's going on? Do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Do our listening audience a favor. And give us a call at, what is the number again, Candelo? What the hell is wrong with you? What is the number again? The number is 561-207-8917. So if you're trying to get a little reading from us, go ahead, baby, get this reading in, get your thing in, because we are open up for business and we are doing our stuff over here, okay? Everything is everything. So anyway, should I read my story? Because as soon as I start reading the story, I know that I'll get a phone call. So I'm going to give you a couple of more minutes before I actually pull out my storybook and do my story for the day. There it is. Here goes our next caller. Hello, you are live on It's 12 o'clock somewhere, and I am Candelo Kimbisa. Who the hell are you?
Hi, this is Cassie Derwin.
Hi, Miss Cassie Derwin. How are you, love?
Hey, Candelo. I'm good.
Cassie, are you in Detroit?
I'm sitting in front of the Motown Witches because I didn't want to start talking to her and make her miss her show.
Okay. Well, shit. Well, let me do this, okay? What we're going to do, I know we're going a little bit over our time today.
She's looking at me at the door laughing.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our book from The Adventures of High John the Conqueror by Stephen Sandfield. I'm going to say a story, then I'm going to play a little music, and then I'll bring you in for your reading, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let me just flip through this, and whatever story comes up, it may be one that someone has listened to before, but it may be something that someone has never listened to. Okay. I guess this has been said before, but of course all the stories here have been said before, and I hope that everybody likes it. Again, this story comes from The Adventures of High John the Conqueror by Stephen Sandfield. John in Court. One day, High John was caught stealing red-handed, and he found himself in a courtroom with two white men who had been accused of theft. John usually had some sort of excuse ready to roll off his silver tongue, but by the time he had been caught, it was so clear that there was nothing he could do or think of to say. John was deeply worried, and with good reason. If found guilty, he could be sentenced to hard labor or to a godly amount of time in jail. He sat there in the courtroom waiting for his turn, desperately trying to come up with something that would keep him out of jail. But all he could think was a story that he had recently heard. The story was about old Sis Goose. She was floating across the pond as graceful as a swan when she came close to a cattail patch at its edge. Suddenly, Bear Fox grabbed her and said, "I got you now, Sis Goose. I'm going to break your neck and make a fine dinner out of you." "Wait a minute," protested Sis Goose. "This is freedom time now, and I've got as much right to be here as you do." "That's what the law says. Let's go to the court and let the judge decide." That was fine by Bear Fox, so together they went down to the courthouse. When they got there, Sis Goose saw that the constable was a fox. The lawyers were all foxes. The judge was a fox, and the jury was nothing but foxes. Sis Goose had her trial, just like the law says. She could put the end to the court and decided it was perfectly all the right of Bear Fox to break her neck and eat her. That was the story High John was beginning to feel more and more like Sis Goose. John was never one to run from until he saw the smoke, but it would seem like the smoke was getting closer and closer. He decided to sit quietly and watch what happened when the others went before the judge. The first man stepped before the bench. "You have been accused of stealing a cow," said the judge. "How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?" "Not guilty," said the defendant. "I've owned that cow ever since it was an itty-bitty calf." "Case dismissed," said the judge. The next man came before the judge and said, "You have been accused of stealing a horse. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?" "I'm not guilty, Your Honor. I have owned that horse from the first time it was a young colt." "Case dismissed," said the judge. Finally, it was John's turn. "John," said the judge, "you've been accused of stealing a wagon. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?" "Not guilty, Your Honor," said John. "I've owned that wagon ever since it was a little bitty wheelbarrow." There was so much laughter in the courtroom that no one was ever sure what the judge said. But you can be sure that High John never went to court. Again, this are The Adventures of High John the Conqueror by Stephen Sandfield. Pick yourself up a copy and find out the wit, the humor, and the intelligence of our good friend High John the Conqueror. When I come back, I will give Miss Cassie a reading. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, because I surely am. Now let's listen to the Nappy Roots and Good Day.
Let's begin now.
You know, today, I just woke up and I
Like
said,
this.
no, instead of waiting on a good day, waiting around through ups and downs, waiting on something to happen, I just said,
We're gonna have a good day, and all my homies gonna ride today.
that's right.
And all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day, and ain't nobody gotta cry today. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that drama for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
Hairline fresh, new cologne on. Feeling so good, change the colors to my phone. Orange Kool-Aid, go good with Patron. Oh no, hell no, boy. Still my ringtone, free car wash. Had to clean up the Dodge. Get back when I can, just playing my part. Church folks had a fish fry, mustard, hot sauce, light bread, French fries. Love for the big guy, hit the park. Boys showing off the hops, Nappy Roots on the radio. And you know what about last night, hit the pick 3. Bought some Air Force Ones, 4 tall tees. Man, I'm loving BG.
Good day, and all my homies gonna ride today, and all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day, and ain't nobody gotta cry today, 'cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that drama for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
And I ain't fit to worry about what
Do your thing and rep your hood. The world is all yours, but still we all grind. Forever in a day, the choice you make is really all fine.
And all my homies gonna ride today. And all these mommies look fly today. And all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And ain't nobody gotta cry today. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that drama for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day. And all my homies gonna ride today. And all these mommies look fly today. And all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
Now that was the Nappy Roots with Good Day. I hope everyone is having a good day just as I am. It's going to be even a better evening with our online course on abundance and prosperity. So go on over to our page and go on over to Yayi Joyce's page or go over to my page and book your seat today. It's a 2-day thing with 4 great teachers. 4 great teachers that will be showing you how to manifest that prosperity. Okay? And I gotta tell you, I've been manifesting because I went to the casino this Saturday and walked out 8 hours later, but I did walk out with over $700. And it's been a while since I hit big, baby, and I hit big this week. So go on over and check us out at Everbite, Abundance and Prosperity. Our class will be held today at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Join Professor Charles Porterfield, Yayi Joyce, Ifai Bayu, and myself on our online course, a live course on prosperity and abundance. With us, we have Miss Cassie, who just called in. She's calling in from the MotownWitch.com at the Motown Witch in beautiful Detroit. So, Miss Cassie, are you still here with us, love?
Yes, I am.
Well. Is there anything in particular you want, or you just want a general reading?
You can give me a general reading, but tomorrow is my birthday, so I feel so blessed.
Tomorrow? Well, happy early birthday, baby.
Thank you. She was in labor by this time, though.
Okay. Well, first of all, I threw a couple of chambalongos for you just to see what type of stuff was going on with you, baby. And I gotta tell you, Egun walks with you. Well, Egun walks with all of us, but they seem to walk with you a little bit more, and lately these last couple of months, okay? It's been a new awakening for you, or a reawakening of spirit inside of you. You know, you really need to be on top of your ancestral altar more, okay? I want you, and if you don't have one, baby, you better set one up, okay? Because this thing tells me, that, these blessings come around once in a lifetime, and sometimes they don't come along at all, okay? You have been given a gift, the gift of divination and the gift of feeling. But I really think, and I know, okay, I don't know you personally, but I know that you should be manifesting reading, not even with tools. Okay? I want you to get yourself a glass of water. Okay? I want you to get a glass of water, bless that glass of water, talk to that glass of water, and manifest that glass of water. Why? Because the messages that you're going to be getting soon are going to be that of an empath or a medium. Okay? I want you, first of all, to stop thinking that you're fucking crazy. Okay? You're not crazy. Okay? These feelings, these gut feelings that you're getting, these nervousness that you're getting is of spirit. Okay? Is of spirit. I don't want you to be a mechanical reader. Okay? I want you to connect with spirit. Okay? Because they're there. Okay? They're there, and you're seeing shadows on the sides of your eyes, and you're feeling these things that are there. You know what I'm saying? But you say to yourself, "Oh shit, am I crazy? What the fuck?"
Right.
And it's time. If you ever did have any doubt, take it out, baby, because you have a very strong ancestral cord. Okay.
Thank you.
I got to tell you that you also got to protect your bedroom, baby. Okay? Because, why am I telling you this?
Protect my who?
I'll protect your bedroom and your bed. Okay?
Okay.
Because you have to learn how to turn this shit off. All right?
Okay.
I don't want you getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning thinking some silly shit. You know, it's not silly shit, but you know, it's spirit trying to communicate with you when they don't need to be communicating with you.
Okay.
You understand? That feeling of dread that you may feel, because I see that sometimes you may be feeling a little feeling of dread. Oh, something bad is going to happen, or whatever. I want you to start. I want you to start divining on little things and little feelings that you have for yourself. Okay? Just a one card draw. One card draw is fine. Is this for me? Bam. Okay?
Okay.
Take it as a yes or a no question. And if it's for you, then you deal with it accordingly. If it's for someone else, then you deal with it accordingly. You understand? You have to separate yourself from those feelings when it has nothing to do with you. Okay? All right. Okay. Another thing I'm going to tell you is, baby, if you see, this is something that my godmother used to tell me. She used to say, if you see Mickey Mouse dancing around, you know, a person, right? Or if you feel a strong message of this, you know, you should tell the person this. Why?
Okay.
Because you don't know what the fuck this person has in connection with Mickey Mouse. You understand?
Yes.
So you need to start trusting a little bit more of your intuition. I mean, it's there, but sometimes you say to yourself, well, maybe I shouldn't say this. Fuck, you shouldn't, because it's fucking spirit. You understand, mama?
Right.
So go ahead and say it. Say it and live it, okay? The reason I tell you gotta respect and protect your bedroom, and especially your sleeping space, is because sometimes when you sleep, you may feel another presence next to you. Okay?
Yes.
And that's not where they're supposed to be. Okay?
Okay.
That's not where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be in their designated area. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Also, Spirit is telling me to tell you to be careful with your mouth. Okay? Especially the back teeth in your mouth or the back sections of your mouth. Make sure that all of that is okay. All right? You're probably going to have to go see a dentist and find out what's going on with your mouth. It could be anything from missing teeth that you may have to get something put in there. Okay?
Right.
Or it could be the whole thing of, you know, probably getting some reconstruction done back there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sweetie, I don't know if they done told you, but I'm going to tell you. Okay? You have a big link to the ATRs. Okay? I don't know if you believe in Elegua or in Lucero or any of these things, but sweetie, you need to get a little bit more into these things because he's showing his ass. Okay? It seems to me like you're taking 2 steps forward and 3 back sometimes. Okay?
Sometimes.
It's not any witchcraft. You don't have witchcraft on you. You just have to tap into that source. Okay? And as we know, Elegua and Lucero can be quite tricksters. Okay? So we have to be careful with that type of energy. Are you married right now, Cassie?
I think I'm still married, but I thought I was divorced.
Ah, okay. Well, is he still coming around?
No, but I think he watches me.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason I'm asking you this because you may be getting some news from him soon. Okay?
I know. You confirmed it.
Yeah, you may be getting some news from him soon. Because it is a message from a spouse. Okay? Or someone that used to be a spouse. So those things are going to be coming up. Okay? You're also going to be finding out a lot of stuff now, and it's a trip because y'all probably been broken up for quite a while. But some things that were hidden from you inside the relationship you may find out about. Okay? You know, other children, things of that sort. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Another thing I'm going to tell you is, love, stop overworking yourself and overexerting yourself. Okay? Spirit says you got too much shit on your goddamn plate. All right?
I do.
Let's put one thing at a time, finish that one thing, and then go off to the other. Okay? Because, baby, you're doing 10 things and not getting anything done. All right? So, let's put one project up first, and then we'll work off to the next project and to the next project and shit like that. There, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to do that. Now I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, just for the hell of it, because I like pulling cards. And I got 3 stacks of cards in front of me. One on the left, one on the right, and one in the middle. Pick one.
Middle.
Middle. How's your health doing, Cassie?
Good. I'm okay. I hurt my arm, and that's the only big problem for me right now is my wrist.
Oh, okay. All right. I want you to get that checked out, okay? If you haven't been to the doctor, because there may be some torn ligaments.
Yeah, I've been. I got to start physical therapy.
Ah, okay. All right. So let's make sure that everything is fine, okay? The first thing I get with you, Miss Cassie, is the key. I love the fucking key, because the key tells me that doors that were once closed for you will be open, okay? It's definitely a very good card to have at the beginning of this, because it tells me that your life is in transformation, okay? Yeah. And things that were closed to you will soon open, okay? But we have to remember that with opening doors, some other doors close. Okay?
Right.
That comes with the 8 of Diamonds. The 8 of Diamonds is a wonderful card to have, okay? Because the 8 of Diamonds tells me that there's going to be a windfall of unexpected money, okay? Your finances are going to be a whole lot better than they were a couple of months ago or a year or 2 ago, okay? But here goes the but, baby. There's always a but in the picture. Plan now. Plan now. Plan now for when this unexpected thing comes to you, you'll know what to do with it. Okay? Why does it tell me that? Because, sweetie, you have been a person who at times has wasted money frivolously. Okay? Yes. You wasted money on bullshit. Okay? Yeah. You have bought stuff and it's just there collecting dust. Okay? Spirit says, hey man, save for a rainy day. You know, let's invest this in something. Let's make investments. All right? Spirit is telling me, man, baby, they're giving you the opportunity. You're going to have that opportunity again, so let's start doing this. Okay?
Okay.
All right. The second card that I come up with is the Thief. Now, what does the Thief tell me? Baby, you're going to be putting an end to a lot of things in these next couple of months. Okay? There's going to be cutting of things. There's going to be cuttings of relationships, of friendships. There's going to be all this stuff. Okay? Get ready for it because it's going to happen. All right? Don't feel hurt about it because, again, if people aren't meant to be inside your life, they are going to go. Plain and simple. Okay? In your obstacles card, I get the Crossroads. What does the Crossroads tell me? The Crossroads tells me, baby, that you have been very indecisive lately. Okay? You got 2 or 3 things that have been placed in front of you. Whether it be a trip, whether it be, several different scenarios placed in front of you. And you just don't know which way to fucking go. Sweetie, let me tell you something. Go ahead and take a chance on one of them. Okay? Spirit says that everything is going to be fine. But you have to make up your mind. Okay? All right. Okay. The very last card I get is the Tree. I like and I dislike the Tree. Okay? Because the Tree talks to me about family. And you are a person who has tried to keep your family together no matter what. Okay? It talks to me about recovery. Okay? It talks to me about being restricted by family. Okay? Maybe you can't tell people the spiritual things that you do and things of that sort. But this card talks to me about freedom. Okay? This card talks to me about growing. This card talks to me about you being that shade tree. And when I say shade tree, I do not mean shade tree as a bad shade. I mean, you're that shade and that wind that comes through on a hot summer's day. Okay? A lot of people come to you for advice. A lot of people come to you for these things. You have that nurturing type of thing with you. But sweetie, everybody in the family is not family. Okay? Everybody that's around you that's family is not family, because this tree shows me a limb that is coming off the tree. And we all know that in order for a tree to grow, it needs to be pruned.
Yes.
It needs to be taken care of. It needs to be watered, but it needs to be pruned. Those dried up leaves, those twigs that are falling off to the wayside, those people that, you know, you want to be close to because, oh man, you know, that's my auntie, you know, I love her, you know, whatever. But auntie's a real fucking bitch. You know what I mean? And fuck auntie.
Right.
You know? And, you know, it doesn't make you any less of a person or any less of a giving person if you have to cut them off for yourself, for your nucleus, for your tight family, and, you know, for the universe. Okay? So, you know, baby, start pruning that tree. All right?
All right.
All right. So was this reading any good for you? Did you get anything out of it, Miss Cassie?
I got a lot out of it. I got what I wanted for my birthday. I wanted a reading from you, and I got it.
All right, hon. Well,
so I manifested this. I did.
Oh, so you said you had a question. What was your question?
I done forgot. You done said everything I was touching on.
All right.
You are. Everything that I've been writing in my diary, you taught me.
Okay, good. Well, guys, if you want a reading from Miss Cassie, please do contact her at the Motown Witch and themotownwitch.com. She's in Detroit right now. She's in the shop. If you guys are in Detroit or anywhere around there, please do stop by there. And I will be in Detroit in July. Okay, guys? So check out your calendars. Check out your stuff. Come by there and check out Miss Yvette, Miss Cassie, Miss Crystal, and myself. And we will be putting down the get down. And I'll be opening up heads to the pink in beautiful Detroit. Miss Cassie, thank you for calling in on this 12 o'clock somewhere. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I appreciate your work, baby. Okay?
All right.
Have a great day.
You too.
Well, guys, you are listening to It's 12 o'clock somewhere. And I am Candelo Kimbisa. And since we're talking about all that stuff there, let me play you a little Celia Cruz. I'll take one more caller right after this song. And then I got to say bye, because I got readings coming up my damn self. Remember, if you want a reading from me, go down to Kimbisa.org. It is very simple and very straightforward. Go on ahead and book yourself a reading at Kimbisa.org. I am Candelo Kimbisa, and this is Celia Cruz.
Kimbara kumbara kumba kimbamba, kimbara kumbara kumba kimbamba, kimbara kumbara kumba kimbamba, kimbara kumbara kumba kimbamba. Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama.
Celia Cruz with Kimbara. Well, guys, I gotta tell you, sometimes people say they need a certain energy for a certain work or a certain type of reader. I know that sometimes I may come off a little hard. I may come off a little bit unnormal as the way that I read and the way the things that I may say. But I also have a great list of people that I know that do wonderful readings, including Miss Cassie Durham, Miss Mambo Yanza, Miss Yvette the Motown Witch, Miss Crystal, Miss Ifa Ibeyu. I have a honest and good group of people that are around me. Miss Michelle Jackson, Miss Beverly Smith, Miss Yayi Joyce. All these wonderful women are women that I trust and I love and I respect in their work. So I ask you all, if you don't feel like you may need a reading from me, please do check out one of these wonderful readers that have been doing this for a long time. They are approved by me and they are approved by Spirit. So check these people out. Check me out at kimbisa.org and, get your reading on. There's no other way to find out what's really going on. Sometimes we are attacked spiritually. Sometimes we're in a spiritual slump. But find your reader. Stick to them. Work with them. Hand in hand, you can overcome these obstacles that are placed before you. Guys, I got to tell you that on June the 21st, I'll be in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana for the St. John's Conjure Weekend. I will be joined by Hoodoo Zen Moise. I will be joined by Mama Star Casses, Hugan Hector, Miss Ifa Ibeyu, and several other people will be joining us in New Orleans for the St. John's Conjure Weekend. It'll be the 21st of June. So please do check us out. And if you can't make it there and you happen to be in the Midwest and you want to check us out, check me out in Detroit when I visit the MotownWitch.com. The Motown Witch and her shop. Man, guys, put it on your calendars because I will be there. I'm trying to get Yvette to go on ahead and put in the exact time and date when I'm going to be there so I can share it with you guys so you guys can come on over to the shop and get a reading from me, get some teaching from me, and we can make this thing happen. Remember that today we have our online class on abundance and prosperity. It will be on Everbite. So do check us out. Go over to my Facebook page. Go over to Ifa Ibeyu's page, Yayi Joyce's page, and check us all out. Remember, guys, this truck is rearing up its wheels. The oil change has been made. The oil change has been made on our Conjure Caravan. So we are ready and tracking, and we're on our way. All of this little work and moves all is set in this case and the thing till we reach our final destination in Denver, Colorado. So July the 26th and the 28th, I will be at the Motown Witch in Detroit. So check us out. Before that, in August, I will be visiting the Conjure Shop in Omaha, Nebraska. So guys, do check out all our times and dates. If I don't have another reading going on now, I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes to see if we get another caller. If we don't, I think I made my point clear. We gave readings. So from now on Mondays, on Mondays, we will be having mini readings on, it's 12 o'clock somewhere, done with other people and myself. When I do not have anyone else to do it, I will do it by myself. If you want a more in-depth reading, please do follow me on or go to kimbisa.org. Check me out at kimbisa.org. So I guess I don't have any more callers, so I'm going to cut this short. I've been on for over our hour time set, so I guess we did a good job here today. Until next time, may all the egoons and shadows that accompany you have all the necessary light. From where I, Candelo Kimbisa, sits, that's it. Salam alaikum, everyone, and have a great Monday.
In a world like today, it's a rare occasion to be able to see young mothers like the ones that were around when I grew up. But they live on in memory to quite a few of us. And this song is dedicated to those who cherish that memory. Early one Sunday morning, breakfast was on the table. There was no time to eat. She said to me, boy, hurry to Sunday school, filled with a Lord of glory. We learned the holy story. She'll always have her dreams, despite the things this troubled world can bring. Oh, say, don't you know we love you, sweet Sadie? Place no one above you, sweet Sadie. Well, living in the past. Sometimes it seems so funny, no money will turn your life around. Sweeter than cotton candy, stronger than Papa's old brandy. Always that needed smile. Once in a while, she would break down and cry. Sometimes she'd be so happy, being with us and Daddy, standing the worst of times, breaking the binds with just a simple song. Oh, Sadie Mae, don't you know, still loving us all in your special way. Well, there's no one above you, sweet Sadie, living in the past. Oh, she's never sinning. In love, she's always winning. Yeah. My.
Somewhere was brought to you by our sponsors. TheMotownWitch.com, Oh So Divine, The Conjure Shop, Conjure New Orleans, and of course, Kimbisa.org.